It's time to do some shell scripting. So I got some updates I need to make to the rendering automation. If you've watched some other videos on my channel, you may have seen the one about the defect within Kdenlive that has all of the black at the end of the video. So I need to actually update my shell script to accommodate what was discussed in that video. Here we go. All right, so I have my script pulled up. And so if you watch the video that discussed the removing of that line, you will know a little bit more about the background about the fix that I'm going to make. If not, please go watch that video. It will make a whole lot more sense to you once you do. So what I need to do is to actually edit the file and then write that file back out. And so I have the file name here. I actually need to get the command that is being used in that, or the line that is in that file removed out. So we go here and, well, it's not in that one, it's in this one. Let me drag that over here. There we go. All right, so what is it? Black track is the name of it. There we go. So copy that and come back over here. So you have the Kdenlive file name from the file, and we're stripping it out. Need to get in the resolution. All right, so I want to do that before I get to rendering video. And so let's see. I don't know if it'll allow me to read the file and then say it will allow the same file to be modified. So let's go into the documentation for SED. I should do SED help and see what that says. Script owner, script input file. Script file, I don't have a script file. A SED script file, that is. Okay, so if I go back to my videos, Kdenlive, and then do SED single quotes S pipe the command. Oops, that's not what I wanted to copy. Go back over here and copy that. SED S pipe and G quote and then Kdenlive. Trying to see, actually, let me do LS to see what it has on screen before I do that. All right, so copy this and paste it back once I clear that out of the way. All right, so it outputs everything. So I need to write this to a file, and I'm trying to see, can I make it write to itself? So let's copy the Kdenlive update, and then we'll change the previous command to use the update file. I want to keep the original file. And the update, so read from itself and then write back to itself. All right. And so if I do, if I open that file here and yeah, so it's completely empty. All right, so that won't work. I could try it a different way, which is to, all right, so I need to copy it again. All right, and so this time I can actually do cat, the update file, pipe that into SED, and then write that back into the update file. That doesn't work either. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I need, let's see, let's try one more thing. All right, so just to make sure, okay, so it did copy. All right, so if we do it this way, now what happens? That doesn't work either. Okay. So ideally, you read the file and then you write back to the same file. That way you can use the same file again. Obviously, that's not working. So what I'm going to have to do is use a temp file for the time being to get that to work. I think what I want to use is a random string, and I can randomly generate a file name. So do random file name Linux. All right, so dev random C. All right, so let's go back to our terminal to confirm what we're trying to do here actually does work. Oh, can I just give it a number? There we go. So I can do this. I think head. Actually do go back, copy that again, paste, and we'll do 15. Done. Oh, whoops. I don't need 15. That's a lot. Wonder if I take this out, what would it? Yeah, can't do anything with that. That's a long file name as well. Let's see, C1. Alright, so we'll use 15 random characters to generate a random file name. So we'll copy that and go back to the script, and we do random file name, random, we'll call it random string. Put that in there so it will execute accordingly. And then I want to use, need to find the location of sed. So we'll do which sed. And so it's bin sed. All right. So bin sed, single quote, s pipe, and then need to copy, do history and the last 20 of the history. Here we go. So we literally just copy this back out of here. So copy, paste that, black track, and then I need Kdenlive file, and I wanted to put it into a /temp, call it random string dot tmp, and I actually might want to define that as a actual file name, temp Kden file equals that. All right, because we want to keep track of that after this. So do temp Kden file, and then want to move. We're doing a copy. Go ahead and copy, because you're less likely to run into an issue if you copy versus move. So we want to move the temp Kden file back to the original Kdenlive file, and there we go. So then I can do a message here, removing line for excess black. All right. And so that is essentially how you do that. So just a recap before we close out. Generating a random string from dev urandom. In some systems, this might be dev random, as you saw here on the Stack Overflow post. Did I see dev random? Yeah. So dev random or dev urandom, either one works. Just depends on your system. So dev urandom, and then using tr to only get A through Z characters that are either uppercase, lowercase, or 0 through 9. And then you only need 15 of those characters from this random. And then put that into this variable called random string. And then with that random string, we are creating a file in the temp file space with random string.temp. And then calling sed to remove this line with the black track. Again, if you're not familiar with the black track and why I'm adding it to the script, there's another video on the channel. I'll put a link in the description below so that you can go see that video about the background for this. So removing the black track out of the Kdenlive file and then putting it into the temp Kden file and then taking that temp Kden file and copying it back to the Kdenlive file and then proceeding on with the video rendering. So that will wrap it up for this particular video. If you have any questions about any of the scripting that I've done here, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section below. Also, if this video has helped you, please be sure to like and give it So that will wrap things up for this video. If you have any questions about shell scripting or anything that I've done in particular in this script, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section below. Be sure to check out this script by going to my GitHub repository. A link to that will also be down in the description below, so you can review the code that I've done and the progression that this script has taken. If you're interested in any videos on how to work with technology, including shell scripting, please be sure to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. I do videos like this and other videos every week, so be sure to check back often. And until next time, peace out.